TTC, I'm Dolphignition. And after going on hiatus these last 3 weeks because it's the Chargers, I knew we'd beat them. Then after that was the Broncos. I have no hate for Denver, but I gotta admit, that loss was shell-shocking, and I had this weird feeling I knew it was coming because, well, teams can be scary when they're desperate to stay alive in the race for the playoffs. What a shame after your win, Broncos, you had to get completely annihilated by the Saints in one of the most non-viewable games of all because your quarterbacks weren't. I don't think any of your quarterbacks were available. And then after the Broncos was the Jets. Notice, New York Jets fans, notice how I didn't even make a hate week? That's because I knew this year we were going to sweep you guys, and let's be honest, making a hate week for the Jets is beating up an already dead horse. So here we are at week 13, a matchup that could have been exciting to see at the beginning of the season turned to disappointment. But before we begin, let me just say, JazziTV and Mass Hero Deadlie Dashie, hey! I'm continuing this slaughterfest, so listen up. So let's review our last 2 games against each other. Cincinnati. 2 years ago, when we had Ryan Tannehill play at your house with the team I'd still argue to this day could have been a playoff contending squadron if not for Gase and Burke. I'll admit, we choked hardcore in that game in your jungle after 2 penalties ruined our mojo, giving up a 17-point lead. That was a good win, good way to take advantage of us. But then last year, we got back at you in one of the most ugliest wins I've seen in recent Dolphins memory. We nearly gave up an even bigger lead to Dalton. Thank God we had our amazing kicker at that time to end your misery. And now, here we are. Each franchise with a quarterback the world has, or should I say, had, our eyes on. And while Tua merely injured his arm, poor Burrow and his awful trash O-line couldn't keep him alive enough towards the end of the game, where twice as many eyes would have been on him to see how he'd do against our boy Tua. And considering Finley really failed you guys, looks like it's all up to the former Razorback. Now, let's see here. 2016, he played for the Jaguars. Garbage. Then both 2017 and 18, Allen played for the Rams. Garbage. Then 2019 was backup quarterback for the Denver Broncos. Sad. And now, here he is. Brandon Allen about to take on Tua and this defense from Davy Jones' locker. About to give you guys the tidal wave you've begged for. But I gotta stop putting all my eggs in the quarterback's basket, and instead I'm going to jump to this $1 million question for you Bengals fans. After failing to protect Burrow again and again to where he clutched pain in his left knee before losing to some no-name team, my question to you all is this. To any one of you Bengals fans that thinks this Dolphins is a potential win, what makes you think your O-line will stop this D-line that's been known to successfully execute blitzes of all kinds? If you couldn't protect Burrow from Washington, What makes you think you'll be able to successfully protect Brandon Allen or Ryan Finley from this newly improved, barely ever before seen in the last 2 decades, Dolphins defense? Huh? Huh? Oh, and there's more. We have Xavier Howard primed and ready to go to catch whatever passes any one of those men will throw. We also have Jason Sanders, one of the best kickers in the league. So better hope you can stop my team from getting to field goal range. And now I know what you're probably going to say. Tua's going to probably get injured, and he's going to probably underperform to where they have to switch quarterbacks. No problem. We'll heal him up, be ready for next season, proving all these doubters, all those haters that pray for him to be a bust. And you can bet there will be Fitz magic to end your disastrous season's misery. Or actually, if I've come to think of it, I think your season already came to an end. So let me rephrase that. You can bet there will be Fitz magic to add insult to injury for your season. At the end of this game, when we collect win number 8, it'll result the overall 3-season series between us, that while you guys got the quarterback of your dreams, we got a second-rate quarterback with better weapons under a better coach and better coordinators. Brian Flores, the diamond in the rough in the Belichick system. And this is all I have to say. May the better team win. It's going to be us. And this is Dolphignition with another hate week. Fins up, and this Tiger King series is about to come to a purposeful end.